We got Wizzy versus Aklo coming up here. So Aklo with the pretty major upset earlier over Lod using Link. I don't know if you saw that. That was wild. I mean, he made it look like Link wins that matchup. Like, you know what I mean? Straight up. It just, he wore Lod down, kind of beat him at his own game. Because Lod is a very patient player when he needs to be. But, you know, Aklo just chucking the bombs, chucking the boomerangs, and pulling that sword out when necessary. Made a pretty solid 3-1 victory with Link of all characters over Lod. So Aklo likely going to stick to the Fox against Falcon, I would imagine, because I don't think Link does nearly as well against Falcon as he does against Peach.
Oh no, definitely having a Link in the counter pick kind of war that we're seeing is really good for Aklo. But yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely not super great against the faster characters of the top tiers. But yeah, man, just the win over Lod with Link it definitely came out of. I did not expect it at the very least, right? Because like you're saying, Lod is super good at those patient style matchups. You know, there's like a whole video about him versus Puff. So to be able to go toe to toe with a player like Lod with a character like Link was definitely very impressive. So
yeah, and now he's got a chance to make top 16 winners, but work cut out for him as he's got Wizzy to contend with to make that spot. Wizzy had kind of a quiet past year, but whenever he has entered events, he's done very well. He certainly hasn't, you know, lost much of a step in the few tournaments that we have seen him over the past year since quarantine. So it looks like he's been mostly breezing through this bracket so far as well. Doesn't even look like he's dropped a game so far. So
dang, kind of what we've expected though for Wizzy. So
yeah. We'll see if he can keep that up. And again, this is still the East Coast side. East Coast side is mostly set in the top 16 so far, but this is the last winners qualifier for top 16. And then top 16, of course, is when we get the intermingling of East Coast and West Coast sides. So that'll be interesting, but that won't be until tomorrow. So let's see who's going to make it in winners between Wizzy and Aklo. Here we go, game one.
Snap. We get to start off with a Falcon Fox set.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It was made for us. Oh man.
Ooh. Okay.
That was sneaky the way he got underneath him with that up tilt. That's not easy. We can already see that Aklo is very comfortable being much closer and putting on the pressure at closer ranges. So see if that continues.
Right. Ooh. Accidental rapid jabs.
Yeah, and staying outside, he sees that Wizzy is doing those kind of like fade back stomps, and he's not even gonna try to do anything near those stomps.
That was such a good shorten from Aklo. A really tough mid shorten and then ledge dash after.
Right.
Unfortunate.
Okay, gets a tech chase.
Ooh. Wow. Wizzy really keeping it ambiguous whether he's gonna land on a platform or not, but Aklo manages to clean up the stock anyways.
For sure, yeah, like the fast fall timing, especially when he did that up E, was very good. Good spacing from Aklo on the shield pressure. Could not get shield grab from that drill.
Yeah. Aklo is looking hot so far. Oh, the little ledge cancel double bear and then the quick shine. Wow, what a stock.
Yeah, grabbing the edge right after that is so good versus Falcon. Because a lot of times, especially in like the first couple stocks, Falcon is going to want to just grab the edge. It's kind of like a test even to see whether you're quick enough to punish that. And Aklo is just ready.
Ooh,
nice.
Okay. Oh, and not quite finishing that edge guard.
Yeah, he could have gotten knee up air, actually. It's interesting that he just came back onto stage and opted for an on-stage edge guard.
Ooh. Aklo really loving that light shield on the platform. It's a great tool to just kind of force the opponent to push you off in a safe way.
For sure. Ooh. Can he close up? Oh, man, Aklo's recovery has actually been pretty tricky.
Yeah, it's we've talked about a lot recently how Falcon's kind of evolved edgeguarding Fox at this point where if Fox is off stage and Falcon gets out there early enough, it almost seems like a guaranteed kill. But Aklo's done such a good job of mixing up the recoveries that it's making it look like Wizzy's dropping a bunch of edge guards, but I think that's a lot of credit on Aklo's end for sure.
For sure. I also really like how Aklo's playing the lead. You saw on the right side platform, he just was dash dancing as he saw Wizzy keeping center stage and dash dancing. He's like, no, I'm not going to give you this, you know? Why would I come at you and you're going to do like a retreating stomp or something like that? Let me just keep the pressure on. And look at this combo string.
Yeah.
Aklo.
Right. I have never really seen Aklo play against Falcon, so I was a bit curious as far as his prowess against the character, but it's looking like he's very, very comfortable against Falcon so far.
Yeah.
Making the right decisions.
Really understanding when to like time his aerials and know when he can like get underneath Falcon with those up tilts. He also did a great job like CCing a lot of the gentlemen, so they didn't even get the third hit. So definitely very well versed versus Falcon.
Yeah, and just the move flowchart that he's picking is very, very good. You want to get Falcon off stage as fast as possible generally, so you see when he gets like an up air and an up tilt, he doesn't opt to try to keep juggling him upward. He tries to just push him off stage, set up that shine or that edge guard scenario, which led to a lot for him. He got a few early kills in that game one, so...
Yeah, especially with the double back air that he did on the left side and then immediately grabs the edge. That kind of stuff is so good versus Falcon, because at the very least you're going to force them onto stage, and then typically you can get a hit off of that, maybe continue it, or you get the juicy just KO if they you read them going to the ledge.
Yeah, which Wizzy loves to do, and Aklo is ready for that. So we'll see if Wizzy makes some adjustments defensively. If he does end up in those off-stage scenarios early on his stocks, he's going to have to do some different stuff to try to keep Aklo guessing.
Right. Yeah. It really is gonna be how Wizzy is gonna adapt to this, because Aklo is definitely keeping really composed in his game plan. You know, he's not crumbling at all. It seems like.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a crazy stomp. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, nice reverse wave shine out of shield.
Oh, nice. He goes for the single jab that time because he sees that all of them are getting CC'd. So that's a good adjustment so far from Wizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, the jab!
Yeah, that almost set up a shine situation. Was he able to get out of it? Oh my goodness. Aklo is moving.
Dude, if you read that roll, because Falcon out of shield is not the greatest, right? And if you end up catching that roll as Falcon, it feels so bad, man. It sucks.
Another really solid edge guard from Aklo. Smartly just stays on edge, knowing that Falcons love to do the fade back, and then obviously if he gets on stage, you still get some kind of follow-up, if not a direct kill.
Right.
Ooh, okay. Good smash DI from Wizzy.
Ooh, that stop, the Wizzy stop, and he gets the spot dodge read. Oh, no.
And Wizzy tries to... Okay, luckily for him, he doesn't end up dying for that, but...
Yeah.
Very risky edge dog attempt. Oh my goodness.
The Silent Wolf? Attack on top tier?
Oh, and he gets that shine. Very underutilized shine when they're kind of below the ledge like that. It's it works in more scenarios than you would think.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, and even when he's high percent, he's perfectly comfortable staying in the corner. And just taking his time when he's coming out.
That being said, Wizzy's still keeping it even. Okay. Oh,
Great
man.
spot dodge. Oh wow, that is a well-timed stomp, and yep,
the classic. He actually missed. Wow. It's got to be laggy. There's no other explanation.
Yeah, Wizzy doesn't miss those, especially when you give him that much time. Dang.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh man, he's calling out all the jumps. You saw it like and the taunt too. He's been taunting all day, even in the long set.
That's the Aklo classic. Like it doesn't matter. If you see Aklo play, you're probably gonna see some taunts.
He had that. He could have just reversed knee. I think he just doubted himself a little bit whether he wanted to go for like up air and then knee or back air knee or instead of just doing reverse knee. But gets the stock anyway.
It seems like Wizzy is a little bit hesitant on some of these, especially the edge guard scenarios, like where he would be a little more confident usually. He's kind of, just taking a little extra second, which is all the time that you need to kind of throw him off as a Fox player.
Oh, dude, he's grabbed him so many times. What a mashup! That's exactly what he needed, because all the pressure was on him at that point. Like, Wizzy was not missing anything.
And again, Wizzy not quite sure what to do with the edge guards, but that up throw to knee will do it.
I think he jumped out of it, right? It looked like
yeah, he tried. I think I saw the ripple for the jump. So, that's very fortunate for Wizzy because that kind of looked like Aklo's game to lose. Obviously Wizzy had the tech chase, but then Aklo got that shakeout, got Wizzy in a bad spot on the edge, and then Wizzy manages to turn it around and even the set at 1-1.
For sure. Aside from obviously the damage and the percent you get off of the tech chases, it really stops all the momentum and kind of ices out your opponent during a game, you know? Like you could see like Aklo moving and doing all sorts of stuff. You saw the taunt, and then he just tech chased him for like 30 seconds straight.
Right.
And suddenly all of it was on Wizzy's side. So
yeah,
definitely good on Wizzy.
Super important for the momentum game, for sure.
Sure. Both the times that I saw Aklo taunt today, he lost the game. At least the one in the LOD set, and then this one. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, goes to show sometimes can't always be showboating too hard.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Aklo deserves it. The man plays in a way that you would expect him to taunt. Like he's a very flashy player for sure.
For sure. Oh, all right. Gotta reset. Maybe wrong counter pick, perhaps. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
So we're gonna go
like
Battlefield.
Back to Battlefield, which Aklo did win game 1 on Battlefield, so this must have been a gentleman's agreement here to go back.
Yeah. As Falcon, though, there's a lot of strengths to this stage, especially in the edge guarding, right? Which Wizzy wasn't hitting perfectly in the other games, so Battlefield really not too bad. I see why you'd want a gentleman back here.
Wizzy kind of accepting his fate there.
Yeah, that's the other thing that feels bad as Falcon, when you're hoping that they're coming out to shine you or do some aerial, and then so you jump back with up air or knee. But if they just stay on stage, it just looks so stupid. You're just like,
you're just like, well, I'm dead regardless now.
yeah, feels bad.
Ooh. Okay. Wizzy done a really good job of reading the techs in place so far from Aklo.
He missed the edge grab.
Oh man, and missed the knee. Whoa. All right, yeah, some uncharacteristic mistakes from Wizzy for sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay, gets the edge cancel, which keeps him safe. So he can do something else out of it. That's good. Dang.
Finally gets that stock. Okay, let's see how this tech chase goes. Not quite. Reacting to the tech in place.
Yeah. Oh, I like the neutral right now from Aklo, just staying on the left and top platforms.
Yeah. No, he's definitely making Wizzy work for it, knowing that he has that lead.
Yeah, because Wizzy's grabs are so brutal, right? So just staying far away is definitely not a bad way to counter that.
Right.
Force him to aerial or something, and then try to punish that.
Yeah. Aklo gets a stop here there. Oh, unfortunate from Wizzy. The SD, and he was at high percent anyway, but certainly could have done more with that stock.
For sure. Yeah, Aklo out of the corner is surprisingly good, because that's where Falcons really get a lot of mileage sometimes, you know? Like, look at this. Okay. Oh, he couldn't beat that!
Wow, another great shorten from Aklo. Oh man, the movement. Okay. Does catch a knee to the face though, so honestly this set has looked pretty one-sided in the neutral, but Wizzy has still managed to keep it pretty close regardless.
That's the Wizzy, right? The combo game is so potent. And so reliable. Here we go. Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, opts just to go straight for the knee. Good DI from Aklo, but he's off stage again. And yeah, Wizzy just can't get a beat on Aklo's recoveries. He's really not getting any of the jump out edge guards that are so typical of Falcon versus Fox these days.
Right. Yeah, no, that's very true. He's not going out there for the edge guards. He's opting to like jump out there and hope that he gets on stage and cover the stage with a knee or something. Even the times when he's baiting that out, he's just missing it like 20 or 30% of the time. Even when he gets what he wants, he gets it that time though.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, credit to Aklo's recoveries for sure, because he's done a great job of mixing up not only side B and up B, but the shortens, the angles, where he lands with it. Definitely keeping Wizzy guessing.
Absolutely. That was a really well-timed shield grab.
I love when it just takes forever. They just sit there. Okay.
Is Wizzy tech chasing you? Maybe now is the time to try new 4 Loco flavor grape and sour apple.
Oh man. Please drink responsibly.
Only if you're 21 and above.
Oh! Wow! Okay, what a sequence from Aklo. Okay, Wizzy does have his jump. Let's see. Okay, that should be it if Aklo... Yeah, just grabs edge. Wow. That jab shine sequence was insane from Aklo. Just such good knowledge of what's going to happen from these jabs and from these shines to push Wizzy off in the perfect way, set up the edge guard, and clean up the game for a 2-1 set lead over Wizzy.
For sure. Yeah, no, the jab, especially when you're in the corner and Falcon is like kind of getting pushed off stage, is really scary for the Falcon because it opens up a lot of possibilities. You know, if they're just slightly away from the edge, so you might have time to like gimp them or things of that nature. So definitely a great setup from Aklo.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna want a DIOA, right, to get out of like the jab string. So that sets up perfectly for that shine to push you off stage. That's exactly what Aklo did. Nicely done. And he's knocking on the door of top 16 winners side after already pulling an upset on Lod. Can he pull the back-to-back with a win over Wizzy? Let's see.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Definitely would be nuts. Wizzy, on the other hand, definitely needs to make some slight adjustments. It feels like he's doing the standard Wizzy stuff fine for the most part, but I think the biggest difference is that he's not closing the stocks out on edge guards. He's allowing Aklo back to the stage a lot, and it doesn't seem like he can commit to any edge guard options because Aklo's switching it up so well. But I mean, Wizzy is, you know, the king of non-committal play. He'll definitely just wait it out and wait for a more opportune moment to strike. But that being said, he is giving Aklo a lot of life here, where he's surviving way longer than you would expect against a top Falcon player as Fox.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think just the way that, you know, he's just not giving Wizzy what Wizzy wants by just a platform movement that he's been doing, just like dancing around him, I think is just throwing off a little bit of the timings that Wizzy might be used to. But I think it's definitely like a war of attrition in terms of who's going to bite first in a lot of these neutral situations. Because on the one hand, you give Wizzy like the slightest opening, he's almost always going to take your stock or do like 50-60%, because the tech chases at the very least are looking on point. For everything else not going as well for Wizzy right now, his tech chases have still been on point. So that goes a long way.
All right, Dreamland gonna have a little more room to work with is Wizzy, but so is Aklo, and he's clearly comfortable stepping back sometimes too.
Right. Ooh, the raw knee. Stuff like that will definitely help Wizzy a lot in the neutral, you know, just like being a little bit more YOLO in some of his option choices, because it feels like Aklo has a decent handle on when he's gonna approach, just because of the distances he's keeping.
Ooh, that was interesting.
Oh, Wispy actually messing up that tech chase because it blew him further away when he was just standing there, when they were both just on the ground. What the hell, Wispy?
Okay. Wow, great shine, and let's see if you can finish it off. All right, soft bear. Once again, soft, but that should be good enough. Oh! Rinse, repeat. Oh! Wow, the smash DI from Wizzy was insane, but still off stage. Should be it now. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I was with you. I thought he was KO'd like 2 back airs ago.
Yeah.
Wizzy smash DI cannot be understated. Holy moly. Again, Wispy! Let him tech chase! Dude.
I mean, it's Wizzy's own counter pick, so, you know, he's got to hold that.
Yeah, I guess so. Somehow that spot, or the air dodge, does not get punished, which is pretty lucky for Aklo.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice. Again, calling out the tech in place with the knee. And honestly, one of the first stock leads of the entire set for Wizzy here.
For sure.
Ooh, accidental sidestep.
Here we go.
The classic.
At a certain point, the tech chase meta revolves back around, because if he's doing it so consistently, maybe the 7% is worth it.
Right.
Maybe that's the right call.
Ooh, okay. And the immediate conversion that time, and suddenly Wizzy starting to run away with this game a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, great side B.
Yeah.
Really threading the needle there, because he jumped out and he avoided both him and that shine. Wild.
Aklo finally taking that stock. Got some work to do. Wizzy taking a breather on the Angel platform.
Ooh, that's a big opener.
Yeah, all of a sudden 92 damage.
Yeah,
Far from over.
for sure. Keeping good distance, staying outside the nair range. That's very
Wow,
good.
that reverse strong bear. Don't see that too often.
Ooh. He grabs. I think he just gonna wave shine up smash, right? That probably would have KO'd. I guess it's Dreamland and it's Wizzy, so maybe playing it a little bit safe. Gets the
and the
stock.
taunt.
Uh-oh, the taunt.
Uh-oh. If your theory is true, Vish, then this game's going to Wizzy.
Let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh man. Oh nice. Realize that the mix-up is going for just one jab and then grabbing afterwards. Aklo smartly spot dodges that instead.
Ooh, the crouch cancel on the nair leads to the grab for Wizzy, and this scenario once again
Oh,
does get the dash back at a crouch and the knee that might do it. Yeah. Oh wow! Wow. Okay, that's so unfortunate for Aklo, but I mean, really good job DIing down to even have a chance to get that Omsa tech. He had so much momentum though that it made it kind of tricky afterward. Right. I think maybe he thought he was gonna end up on the ledge and he was trying to input a ledge dash, maybe.
that might be the case, yeah.
But instead went flying off stage because of all the momentum still.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. But I don't know, man. The taunts have not been too fruitful in terms of how the games go after.
Very true, very true.
Yeah. Especially against someone like Wizzy, man. Just one hit.
Yeah.
Go so far.
And
That was pretty close, though.
I
That was pretty
wonder...
close.
Yeah, so both games that Aklo has won have been Battlefield, so I have to imagine that Wizzy wouldn't allow that. But maybe if it's, you know, faced with that or an even worse stage potentially for Falcon. Okay, yeah, he does allow it, so...
Yeah, I don't think it's... I really don't think it's bad. I've seen Falcons even counterpick this sometimes against the Spaceys, you know? So... It really helps out the edge guarding, and that's one of the things that Wizzy isn't getting 100% of the time, or as consistently as we might be accustomed to seeing him get. That being said, like you said, Aklo's recovery has been so good.
That and, yeah, I don't know. Even if you consider a fine stage for the matchup, if you've already lost here twice, you know, it's... I don't know if I would allow the person to go back here again, regardless of how neutral the stage is.
Right. Yeah, no, that's true. Given how the set is going, you definitely have more current relevant information than matchup stuff. So yeah, I do agree with you.
Wizzy actually missing a dash back at a crouch there. That's rare.
Yeah. No FOD though. That's a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He probably kind of gave Wizzy the option, right? Like either we go back to Battlefield or I'm taking you to FOD. I imagine that's how that went down. Ooh. Wow, what a clank.
Yeah.
Oh, and that shield was getting small, but Aklo, I feel like maybe he wanted to keep up the shield pressure, but kind of accidentally jumped out of there. Oh, man. And that soft knees at that percent is not going to do enough. Just giving away the stock, basically.
Huh. That's very interesting. I guess he didn't have enough time to do an up air afterwards, or he just opted to go back to ledge, but he just got shined out of it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and again, see, I feel like that's happened so many times this set where Wizzy has kind of looked like he's committing to a jump out there type edge guard and just pulls back, and then Aklo survives.
Yeah. Part of it is Aklo's doing like a side B at like a very quick, unorthodox timing, and I feel like it is like throwing off Falcon. At least, like, I'm trying to see it from the Falcon's perspective. It looks kind of off timing.
Yeah, he's definitely mixing up the timing on it, and he's shown that he's really good at the shorten, which also makes it very scary.
True. Oh, the late up air. That's a good choice.
Oh wow. And again, just Aklo managing to avoid these edge guards almost every time.
Yeah, even when he comes back on stage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the shine stall, but that might actually... Oh, and he misses!
No!
That might be... Wow! And that's such a big swing right now in Game 5.
Oh, man. Dude.
That was huge. Okay.
It really was, because that should have been the KO. Even the one time he went out there,
yeah,
it really bit him. It really bit him.
I know. I've been saying this whole set, like, maybe he should be pulling trigger a little bit more there. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's going to definitely scare you off. You know, like
Yeah.
the rest of the set, you can be, I don't know, you're going to be a little bit more scared doing that. Because it's also a really crazy angle from Aklo.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Big chance from Aklo right now. Okay.
That tech chase was so good, the way he stopped to get that grab.
Oh, but he's off stage.
I think
Okay,
he could have
another
gotten
great shorten.
I think you can get double knee there.
I think if he had committed harder, yeah, he at least would have been able to catch the recovery, if not like combo it. Oh, the stomp. Those jump back stomps from Wizzy, so good. And yeah, that'll do it. Wow. What a comeback from Wizzy, just not only in that game, but in the set overall. He really managed to make that work when Aklo was on point and doing the most in both the neutral and the punish, honestly. Playing very well.
Yeah.
But Wizzy, that's the thing about Wizzy. He makes those hits matter so much more than most players do. And he's able to bring that back, barely take it 3-2 over Aklo.
I also like, even though he missed that one edge guard and got KO'd for it at like 35% with the shine, he still opts to go for that pretty offstage edge guard in the last sequence there to close out the game.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta pull the trigger when you know for a fact that you have a guaranteed follow-up like that. And there were maybe some opportunities earlier in the set where it would have been guaranteed if Wizzy had, immediately acted on it. Like you mentioned, that double knee on the stock prior. But the fact that he still squeaked that one out says a lot about Wizzy as a player. You know what I mean? If you just watch that set without really paying attention to the specific, winners of each match, you'd probably figure Aklo is going to win this set, but Wizzy makes it work, and top 16 winners side for Wizzy.